There we go. Fish on, guys. Fish on. There we go. There we go. Fish on, guys. Fish on. Picked him up right off of that creek mouth. Well, hello DCO Nation. I hope you can hear me all right. The wind's picked up a little bit, but welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Chris. I'm with Decals Outdoors. And this beautiful spring day, we are gonna be out targeting flounder, trout, and redfish. I am not gonna be picky today. I'm gonna keep the intro short because I know the wind noise may be a little bad, but we're gonna throw some paddle tails, some shrimp, imitations, and maybe even a kicker crab today. So guys, let's go see what we can hook up on. Here we go. Alright guys, let's get started here today. So I tied on this Jelley Assassin. It's a 4-inch paddle tail, and this is in baby bass color. I'm going with a darker color because this water is really stained. It's pretty dirty, so I think dark profiles are definitely going to be the key today. Maybe some flash. I want some thump with the tail because if they're having a little trouble seeing, if they're used to clean water, then I want to give myself as much attention as I can, and the thump of the tail and the darker contrasting color may help me out. So that's kind of my thought process. I got a 3/16 ounce Trout Eye tied on. With the tide going down, just to kind of let you know, I'm going to be fishing the bottom of the tide. It's about 11 o'clock right now. Low tide's at 1, so I got a couple hours before low tide, and then I'm going to fish maybe a couple hours of the incoming tide. So again, I'm going to push back to some areas that I don't usually fish, do some scouting, use this as a little bit of a scouting mission today, and see what we can get on. I talked to a subscriber on the way out. He said he caught a couple of small flounder, so that's always good to hear. I'm going to kind of paddle around a little bit, so I will catch you at my first stop. Let's go ahead and hop along this little shoreline here as I work up. You can see I'm a little bit wind protected. It's a little odd because there's fog blowing in. It's kind of crazy right now, but there we go. Fish on, man. Holy cow. I'm glad I didn't catch him because that was first cast. You never want to catch a fish on first cast. Ooh, almost had some bad juju in the boat with catching on the first cast. There we go. Fish on, guys. Fish on. Picked him up right off of that creek mouth. It's like a small little flounder. Decent little flounder. All right. As long as I keep him down, I shouldn't lose him. There we go. There we go, guys. Right at a creek mouth. Small flounder, maybe about 14. On the little Jelley baits right here. So, it's a good start of the day to get the skunk out of the boat. There we go. It's cool. All right, skunk's out of the boat with the little 14. So we're gonna work this little line right here. I'm gonna be kind of going into the wind, so hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Again, I apologize for the wind, but we're gonna kind of work up this side, kind of work my way around the corner. But I'm at least gonna wet this line, because if your lure's not in the water, you're not catching fish. In a little bit of a protected area, and with the tide going down, you know, hopefully I get a little more protected, and the wind kind of goes over me. Right, a little bit of a protected shoreline here from this breeze, so I know you guys will be able to hear me a little bit better. And here's a little creek, small little drain that looks like has already drained completely out. We'll see if any bait or fish followed. that blue heron has been right at that point for a while. So I'm gonna go right down here. That may be a creek mouth or something down here, but he's been hunting down here for a little while, which I think is a good sign. So we're gonna pedal down there and make a couple casts. So we're kind of really coming up to this area where that heron was. He ended up flying off, but yeah, there is a creek right on the other side of this little point. There we go, fish on, guys. Fish on. Oh, I lost him. I thought I let him have it. This is kind of where that heron was hanging out. This little creek mouth right here. So this is a ZMan MinnowZ. It's a 3-inch paddle tail. I've got it on a 3/16 ounce Trout Eye with a little bit of ProCure on it. And I'm going to give it a try. Even though it's a lighter color, it actually looks really good in the water. And so let's see if just downsizing just a little bit from a 4 to a 3 doesn't end this little bit of a drought that we've been on since we got that one 14-15 inch flounder a little while ago. So we're going to pitch around this oyster bar and this creek mouth, and again, we're at low tide right now. It's about 1:15, so we will see if anything is hitting here at slack tide. We got about 30-40 minutes before she starts turning back around. There we go, fish on, guys. Fish on, there we go. Yeah, that's a red. Gotta be the way he's pulling. Nice fish here. Okay. Yeah, nice red fish here, guys. Cool. Gonna kind of back out of this area. I was wondering if there wouldn't be something here. It looks too good. Nice fish. Awesome. There he is. Awesome fish. Yeah. I'm gonna tighten down my drag just a hair. Still pretty green. Well, I would have liked him about a week or so ago. He's not willing to give up yet. He is still not ready to give up yet. There he goes. Now I got him. All right, nice fish, nice redfish here. Right here at slack tide. Let's get a little look at him. He's probably 15 or 16. All right, cool. All right, guys. Not really going to throw him on the board, but he's probably a nice 15-16 inch red. I'm going to go ahead and get him right on back in. There he goes. There we go, fish on. He picked it up. Oh, it's a bluefish. Ah, shoot. All right, well. I'll take a bluefish. He hit it pretty hard. Ooh. Yeah, he, all right, little bluefish. the good thing about those ZMan products is, you know, the Bluefish won't tear them up. But, okay, he was fun. Got a little something. I'm gonna switch over to the Jelley baits. And again, this is in baby bass color. It's the 4-inch Assassin. It's got a 3/16 ounce trout eye. And the weight of this lure, I should be able to cast it a little farther, and it should sink a little bit more too. And this overcast, cloudy, cooler day, I think again, the darker color of this may work out really well. The further you can cast and get away from the fish, the better off you are for not spooking them. There we go. Fish on, guys. Fish on. Fish on. That's a flounder. I can feel him. Oh, nice little flounder. Okay. Oh, if he shakes, I may lose him. I did. See, he shook and I got him in the net. But whoo, boy, that's what they do. I saw that one too. He was like skin hooked, man. Woo! Yeah, no. I'm gonna let you go because you're too short. You're probably 14 or 15. I'm gonna slap you up here real quick. Let's see where he's at. Real fast. 14. Okay. Eyeballs still got it. 14-inch flounder. And there he goes. Cool. All right, a couple of flounder, redfish. Not bad. Well, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this thing a little bit short. Looks like we may have some weather moving in, so I wanna make a run back to the ramp. I actually ran into Captain Chris Regan, and we chatted a little bit, and he was actually the one that said, hey man, check your weather app, I think you're gonna get wet. So appreciate you, Chris. If you guys are coming down here on vacation, you want to book a charter, look up Captain Chris Regan and the guys at Murrells Inlet Fishing Charters and all that. They're all fantastic. So book up with those guys, they'll put you on the fish. So guys, let's take a look here. So we got 2 flounder and a redfish. Dude, how can you complain with days like today? I mean, absolutely fantastic. So guys, I appreciate you watching, and I will see you next time. Y'all have a great day.